That is a great piece of advice. And we're going to get into our weather story now here throughout southern Ontario. Great shots of Hamilton through that report from Chrissy. But look at these skies. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Today, we're in for the same thing. A little bit more cloud cover. Temperatures at around 18 degrees. It really is the perfect week of spring for us. But where it's not been a perfect week, let me show you this. This is what's happening right now in Nova Scotia. And shovel the porch. That is still going on out in the East Coast. Charlottetown broke an all-time snowfall record. Okay, just to put that into perspective for you. Now, let's join Kevin Yard outdoors. He's in Hamilton. Yeah, you guys have a great day too. And you know what? Many people throughout the GTA, you're going to be having a great day. Look at this. We're not seeing really anything in the way of moisture. Some increasing clouds, yes. So cloudier as we get into the afternoon. But in terms of the rain, no, it's really not in the forecast here. We could see a spotty shower just out towards Kitchener. Tomorrow, as we look at the forecast throughout southern Ontario, we are seeing the chance of seeing those showers. But really, the GTA is sort of in a nice bubble here. We're kind of protected from all of that. The weekend as well, it is looking brilliant. Temperatures are warming. We're looking at a daytime high on Sunday of around 19 degrees. Well, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. We're bringing you all good news. Yesterday was amazing. Today, looking just as good. The weekend is fabulous. Really, we are finally experiencing spring. When we look out to the east, they're still into the snow, so our forecast really is fantastic. Now, down south, this is where we are seeing some of that severe weather sparking up. I want to show you this footage here as well. The hail was about softball size hail, so very severe weather down there. Of course, our storm hunters, they will be heading south to track stories just like that. Now let's bring it back up here into Ontario. This good news, patio for lunch today. Oh yeah, looking good. Now I want to take things outdoors to Kelly Noseworthy. Here she is. All right, Kelly, thanks for that. And the long range is looking good. If you're thinking about the weekend, Mississauga Marathon happening this weekend, the conditions could not be better. Even the winds are nice and calm as well. As we look at the temperature forecast here, Wednesday, you can see we're above seasonal. Follow the legend here. When we get into those purples, we're not looking at the minus numbers. No, this is about 4 degrees or so, 4 or 5 degrees. That's going to be up through the early morning hours, jumping up nicely throughout the day. When we look at the weekend, we're talking temperatures into the high teens, 16, 17, 18 degrees. So overall, a very nice pattern. That's what we're feeling here. When those yellows come into play, that should be just about seasonal for us. So we are certainly on the right side of the jet stream here. We're feeling some of that warmer air. When we look at our 7-day forecast for the city of Toronto, you can see temperatures stay very pleasant like this. When we talk about rain coming into the forecast, when we look at Saturday here, this is really just going to be some very light showers. It could be a total miss in terms of hitting the city of Toronto as well. Hamilton, same sort of story here. Look at Sunday, 21 degrees. So when we talk about this above seasonal trend, it is here for us, and overall, this is what it looks like throughout Thursday. And now let's get into your weather story here throughout the Greater Toronto Area. I'm Rachel Schoutsen. It's Wednesday, April the 29th, and we right now are pretty much right in the middle of a perfect week of spring. It's been so beautiful that we really have the perfect conditions. I'll talk about what Sunday's forecast is looking like as well if you are running in any of those. But first, let's take it outdoors to Hamilton. Here's Kevin Yard. We are going to warm up. Yeah, things are looking even better coming into the weekend. And you know what? Things look even better when we compare it to this. So our days of shoveling the snow, long gone here. We are focusing on golf, tennis, on jogging, and you know what? Today is going to be the perfect day to do so. Have a look at this. Some moisture in the forecast. Yes, we just have this little band of moisture sort of in the upper atmosphere, and this should hit down throughout southwestern Ontario. Some more cloud cover building throughout the day today as well. Winds very light. That's going to last in through the weekend too. Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, seasonal. As we look ahead as well, even in through Saturday, great forecast in store in terms of those temperatures. When we look at some isolated showers for Saturday, this again should be very light in nature, and it is going to be a hit and miss situation. Not very likely to hit the city of Toronto, but if you go up towards Cottage Country, even eastern Ontario as well, you could get into that, and then down towards Windsor, Chatham, southwestern Ontario. Again, the risk of seeing some showers is there. Now, I want to focus on Sunday, the Toronto Marathon, Mississauga Marathon, a warmer day, and the winds. I'm a runner myself. I'm running in the Mississauga Half Marathon. The winds are a big thing. About 5 kilometers an hour on Sunday through Mississauga. So that is the most perfect forecast. We'll see the sunshine as well. Temperatures will be at about 9-10 degrees in the morning and then climbing to almost 20 in the afternoon. Well, if you have been waiting for a perfect week of spring, it is finally here. Temperatures are above seasonal, the sky, beautiful blue, and it's just comfortable. You want to get outside. You want to enjoy that fresh air. I'll have all the details coming up in a second, but first I want to show you this. This is where the weather has not been so pleasant. This had overturned trucks. There was also damage to a high school in the area. By the way, our storm hunters, Mark Robinson, Jacqueline Whittle, they'll be heading down south to Texas next week, hoping to capture weather, well, exactly like that. So we'll be documenting it here for you at the Weather Network. We'll get into our weather story in a second. I'll tell you how warm we'll be today, but first let me take you outside and we'll join Kelly. All right, Kelly, thanks for that. And let's get into our details throughout the day today for the city of Toronto. Outside as well, we're seeing very comfortable conditions. The cloud cover is going to build throughout the day today, a little more than what we did see yesterday, but overall a pretty similar day. Now, when we look at Wednesday here today, you can see nice and clear throughout the greater Toronto area. Cloud cover starts to build, and this is just a little spotty shower that could happen just more towards the Kitchener area, towards Guelph as well. But overall, again, very hit and miss in terms of some of those showers. Thursday as well, we are seeing some rain throughout the GTA. It doesn't look to hit the city of Toronto, but again, more of that cloud cover will come into play. So as we look ahead here, Thursday evening, that's all going to clear out. Friday is also looking like a really great day. In through Saturday, this is when we could get into a few spotty showers as well, but overall, we're not talking about consistent rain here. Again, it's just a little bit of that instability coming into the atmosphere. So this is Thursday, again, with some of those showers moving through, temperatures still staying nice and warm, above seasonal, and this is what the next 7 days looks like throughout the city of Toronto. Look at this, 19 degrees coming into play for Sunday, above seasonal, nice and warm. Don't get bent out of shape about this rain here on Saturday. If you have a tee-off time scheduled, keep it. It's going to be very late. Well, right now we are all pretty happy that we live in southern Ontario. We are in the middle of a perfect week of spring. Temperatures are above seasonal. The sky is a beautiful blue, but out in Atlantic Canada, they're seeing quite the exact opposite. Really, totally a different story. And thank goodness for that, right? You can finally get into the garden, start doing some of your planting. It's going to be a great day today, even into tomorrow as well. We're looking at beautiful conditions. Kevin Yard was outside earlier today enjoying just that. Check it out. Well, you know what, Kevin, things are looking great, and even into the weekend as well, close to 20 degrees on Sunday. So these mild conditions, oh yeah, they're lasting. They're sticking with us. Very comfortable. Plan to have dinner outdoors tonight. We should not be seeing the rain showers throughout the greater Toronto area. When those rain showers do come into play, looks to be on Thursday, but again, very hit and miss, spotty showers. That's really what's in the forecast here. This is a little temperature trend, so you can see here we are pretty close to 20 degrees, cooling off through the overnight down to about 5-6 degrees, and then warming up again throughout the day on Thursday. Same thing is going to go into Friday. We are continuing to see this really nice above seasonal trend. So overall, no complaints here. It's perfect if you have a game of golf planned, you're going out for a run. Overall, we're seeing great conditions. So this is what the next 7 days looks like. To answer Kevin's question, when do we cool down? The answer is over the next 7 days, we really don't. We stay just at or above seasonal. The little bit of rain coming into play on Saturday, we just have a very weak band of moisture in the atmosphere for Saturday. Could be a total miss for the city of Toronto as well, so don't get bent out of shape over that. Same thing goes for Hamilton. Look at that, 21 on Sunday. Well, our forecast, it really can't get much better than this. We are seeing above seasonal temperatures. The winds will be light today, some increase in cloud cover, but overall the perfect spring day. We saw it yesterday. We'll feel it again today. Plan for lunch outdoors, dinner as well, because the conditions are going to be perfect. I want to show you some severe weather though. Of course, our storm hunters really keeping an eye on that. They should be leaving next week to chase some of that weather. So of course, we'll be bringing you all the updates right here at the Weather Network. In terms of Ontario, severe weather, no way. That's not the case today. We're looking at a very calm day, and Kelly Noseworthy was enjoying those conditions earlier today. Oh yeah, the weather this week is perfect. Whether you play tennis, you're a runner, a golfer, plan the outdoor activities this week and even into the weekend as well, because the perfect week of spring, it's happening right now. As we look at Thursday, some moisture coming into play. It's going to be more of an issue throughout southwestern Ontario. We could see a few stray showers, but overall this rain will be very light in nature, just an upper level low, a lot smaller than the one we saw over the past week. However, Friday, a mix of sun and clouds, seasonal temperatures will still remain. Notice some of the showers off to the east. Yeah, we could see that through cottage country as well. And then as we look at Saturday, isolated showers. Don't be too caught up on this though. Again, it's a very slight risk of seeing some isolated showers throughout the Greater Toronto area. And then as we focus in here on Sunday, it's going to be a warm day, 19 degrees. That's about the daytime high for Sunday. So overall, a really nice forecast as we look at the next few days. There's nothing to complain about here. Monday, breezy, warm, scattered showers, possible thunderstorms coming into play as well. This is a little further out. Rain should be in the forecast for Monday though. So of course, we'll talk a little bit more about this, and we will have more details coming up in the Long Ranger that airs throughout the hour.
This one.
Well, right now we are all pretty happy that we live in Southern Ontario.